The SQL lab, the first is perform SQL injection attack against MS SQL to extract databases using SQL map. So in this lab, you will pretend that you are a registered user of moviescope.com and you want to crack the password of other users from website's database. On Parrot machine, open Firefox and open moviescope.com. Once you are logged into website, click the View Profile tab on the menu bar, and when the page is loaded, make a note of the URL in the address bar of the browser. Right click anywhere on the web page and click Inspect Element from the context menu. And then uh, just a second. No, what happened? So the developer tools frame appears in the lower section of the browser window. Click the console tab, type document.cookie in the lower left corner of the browser and press enter. So select the cookie value, then right click and copy it as shown in the screenshot. So in the Parrot terminal, type SQL map dash u, the URL of moviescope.com. Cookie is equal to the cookie value that we copied in the previous step, and dash dash dbs and press enter. In this query, dash u specifies the target URL, dash dash cookie specifies the HTTP cookie header value, and dash dash dbs enumerates dbs databases. The above query causes SQL map to enforce various injection techniques on the name parameter of the URL in an attempt to extract database information of Moviescope website. SQL map retrieves the databases present in the MS SQL server. It also displays information about the web server OS, web application technology, and backend DBMS as shown in the screenshot. Now you need to choose a database and use SQL map to retrieve the tables in the database. In this lab, we are going to determine the tables associated with the database Moviescope. So on the command prompt, type SQL map dash u Moviescope URL dash dash cookie, the cookie value, and then uh, dash capital D Moviescope dash dash tables and press enter. In this query, dash capital D specifies DBMS database to enumerate, and dash dash tables enumerates the DBMS database tables. So SQL map retrieves the table contents of the Moviescope database and displays them as shown in the screenshot. So it has tables like customer login, movie details, offices, order details, orders, user login, user profile, SQL map output, table contact. Now type SQL dash u URL cookie, and then dash capital D Moviescope dash T user login dash dash dump. User login is one of the table. So now after executing this command, SQL map retrieves the complete user login table data from the database Moviescope containing all usernames under the uname column and passwords under the password column. So as shown in the screenshot. Now type SQL map minus q minus minus cookie, and then dash dash os dash shell and press enter. In this query, dash dash os dash shell is the prompt for an interactive OS shell. So we can also get the shell. Once SQL map acquires the permission to optimize the machine, it will provide you the OS shell. Type host name and press enter to find the machine name where the site is running. If the message we want to retrieve command standard output appears, type yes and press enter. SQL map will retrieve the host name of the machine on which the target web application is running. And then type task list and press enter to view a list of tasks that are currently running on the target system. And the next lab is detect SQL injection vulnerabilities using DAM small SQLi scanner D triple S. DAM small SQLi scanner D triple S. So it's a Python based tool. So on the command prompt type Python 3 D triple S dot py. So then in the Mozilla Firefox window, go to moviescope.com and enter the username and password as Sam and test. Click the login button. Once you are logged into the website, click the view profile tab from the menu bar. And when the page has loaded, make a note of the URL in the address bar of the browser. Right click anywhere on the web page and click inspect element from the context menu, and the developer tools frame appears in the lower section of the browser window. Click the console tab, type document.cookie in the lower left corner of the browser and press enter. Select the cookie value, then copy it, and then switch to the terminal window and type Python 3 d triple s dot py dash u, the moviescope URL, and then the cookie, the dash dash cookie is equal to cookie value that we copied. Press enter. This command causes d triple s to scan the target website for SQL injection vulnerabilities. The result appears showing that the target website is vulnerable to blind SQL injection attacks. The vulnerable link is also displayed. So we are going to copy this link that is displayed and switch to Mozilla Firefox. In a new tab, paste the copied link in the address bar. You will observe that information regarding available user accounts appears under the view profile tab. So it shows various profiles. Scroll down to view the user account information of all the users. So the next lab is detect SQL injection vulnerabilities using OWASP ZAP. So like any other lab, we are going to use the automated scan, and in the alerts tab, it will display the SQL injection. You can click on the SQL injection, um, can to view the various details of the vulnerability. After this, there are some points that we have to remember. Um, so the tamper tamper chrome is similar to burp suite. Points to remember. So tamper chrome is similar to burp suite. One of the easiest ways to determine the type of database engine is used to generate ODBC, Open Database Connectivity Errors, ODBC errors, which will show you what DB engine you are working with. ODBC error messages reveal the type of database engine used. And then sys objects contains a row for every object that has been created in the database, including stored procedures, views, and user tables. Another object is information underscore schema. Information underscore schema provides access to the database metadata, information about the MySQL server, such as the name of a database or table, the data type of a column, or access privilege. And then attacker uses a wrap utility to obfuscate malicious SQL query and then sends it to the database. An IDS signature will not detect such an obfuscated query and will allow it to pass through, as it does not match the IDS signature. So the wrap utility is to obfuscate the SQL query. Some of the not so obvious countermeasures: isolate the web server by locking it in different domains. Use a prepared statement to create a parameterized query to block the execution of the query. Use of views is necessary to protect data in the base tables by restricting access and performing transformations. Note, views are virtual tables. We can say views Parent table is base table. Normally views will be read only, that is update, insert, etc. will be disabled. Views are used for security purpose because they provide encapsulation of the name of the table. Views can be derived from more than one base table. We can create a view to which we can provide access to limited data, and the base table access will be restricted to few people. So